As the COVID-19 pandemic continues, one thing we've seen is how it affects everybody differently. Today, we're sharing the story of a Gaffney man who, with the support of law enforcement and the community, is recovering from the virus that almost took his life. Fox Carolina's Carrie Weimer live at the Cherokee County Detention Center for us with this story of support and perseverance, Carrie, and this is one I just love.
Yeah, Tori, this is a great story. You know, I met Giorgio Foster for the first time today, and besides his 1,000-watt smile, what really stood out in my mind was how much he appreciates the community and the people that came behind him in his darkest hours. It was a day Giorgio Foster would never forget. A day he got a second chance.
When I was at Spartanburg, I really thought I was about to die when I heard that my lungs and stuff were shutting down and like, you ain't getting no better, we have to put you in a coma. I was like, oh God, it's about to be the end.
Foster had tested positive for COVID and was going downhill fast.
There was days that we got reports from his mother that honestly we didn't think he was going to be here with us.
They had to put me in a induced coma, and like when I woke up, I was at Duke. And when I woke up at Duke, I was like,
while coming out of the coma, Foster says he suffered a stroke and lost all function on the right side of his body. His medical issues weren't his only concerns.
He didn't get a paycheck, but we continued to pay his insurance for him for over 4 months through donations from officers, from churches here in the community, and then through an officer's assistance fund that we have that citizens have given to that.
Just to have a community and my brothers in law enforcement behind me like that, it felt real good. It felt like a family.
Being in the middle of this pandemic, I mean, it's just, everybody's life has been flipped upside down for this past year. And so it just was refreshing. And we're very grateful for the support our community shows.
With a determined spirit and hours of physical therapy, Foster was finally able to return to work at the detention center.
I'm very excited to see him back, and was tickled to death, and you know, he's got a bright future ahead of him as an officer.
Foster says thanks to his family, both blood and badge, and the community who rallied behind him, he's more determined than ever to reach his goals.
Life is too short, and if you want something, go for it.
Some excellent advice right there. And if you want to know what goal he's working towards, well, it's not very far from where he's at now. He wants to get right over here to my right as a deputy for the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office. So, of course, we wish him well in that regard. Tori?
I just love to see that. What an amazing story, Carrie. Thanks for sharing that today.